Central Youth, welcome to Hot Seat. And if you don't know what Hot Seat is, what's gonna happen is I have my friend Jacob here.
What's
He's
up,
joining
Central
us.
Youth?
And we're gonna ask him some questions, some very in-depth questions, Jacob. And if you do not want to answer that question, no problem, that's your choice.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you do have to eat a hot pepper here.
That's like
if
the
you
worst
don't.
punishment right there.
Yes, that's why it's called Hot Seat. All right, so I'm gonna get to it. Question number one. Is it true, and if so, why, do you have a fear of chicken wings in bone?
Adam, I don't know that. That looks pretty spicy.
I need an in-depth answer for you.
All right.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead and answer this one.
All right.
I do have a fear of in-bone chicken wings. It's not as weird as it sounds.
It's totally.
It is not. It's like the social anxiety of like, what if you don't eat all of the meat off of there, and then somebody's like, oh, you're not gonna finish that, and like you're.
Oh yeah,
super
because I'm
embarrassed.
sitting there panicking like, oh no,
Yeah.
he's not gonna finish his chicken wings.
It's happened
I'm
to me
sweating.
before.
Who?
No, I don't know. I had bad friends in the past, Adam.
All right.
And you get it all over your hands. Like, it's stressful. I don't like it. It's not weird.
All right, question number two. Is it true you once broke up with a girl after Christmas?
Adam, I would love to eat this pepper.
Yeah. Oh, wow. You are ruthless. Is it true your girlfriend's name is Kelly?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Central Youth, this is my second guest here on Hot Seat. So we're super excited. We have Pastor Jordan Schaefer on the hot seat. And the same rules apply, Pastor Jordan. If you cannot answer the question, then you must eat the pepper. So we're gonna start right off. If you guys don't know, here at Central Youth, or Central in general, we have interns. And we have interns here at Central Youth. Can you please tell me who your favorite intern is at Central Youth?
I can't.
It's
I
facts.
love them all.
It's
So
totally
equally.
excellent. And you know what you love more?
That's an
These
answer,
pepper.
right?
That is not an answer.
love them all.
I need one specific person that you enjoy the most
Oh, I can't.
out of your interns.
Okay. Oh, I'm scared.
Oh my goodness. Oh, did you hear the crunch? All right. Pretty good? Not too bad? All right, excellent. All right, we're gonna move on to question number two. Is it true you once punched a man in In-N-Out?
No,
Jordan, I cannot have you lie on camera.
that isn't true.
I remember we were all at In-N-Out once.
I think you're mistaking me with a bald Asian.
Okay. Well, we're not gonna put anybody on blast, but
Okay.
Jason Cho. Yeah, all right. So, the real question everyone's wondering is, what's the deal with you and Braxton? That's what everybody here at Central Youth wants to know. Is there a real thing, or is there not a real thing?
There is a really great friendship.
I don't know if
And
that's
that
a
is it.
real
We are
answer.
friends. Yeah, and that's it.
Last question, and we are going to take you off hot seat here. Is it true that you are deathly afraid of moths?
Yeah.
You
That's
you
the
should have not
truth.
shared that. That is ridiculous. A moth is
You
like
can't control
this
Where they
big.
fly, and they just like want to fly at your face.
You are
Not
like
okay.
10 times bigger than the moth.
Yeah, but have you seen them? They're just so gross.
Get out of here.
We may
I
have
can
to
just
move
see
on
you
with a broom
panicking.
this last week.
All right, Jordan, I'm so glad that you're on hot seat. You passed hot seat with only one bite. But make sure you tune in next week and see who we have on hot seat.
Right, guys, welcome back to Hot Seat. Last weekend we had Jordan and Jacob, and we learned some interesting things about them. And this weekend we have the one and only Pastor Jason Cho. Welcome, Cho. How are you feeling about being here?
I'm a little nervous, to be honest,
Yeah.
but before we begin, McKenna, I'd like to address all my Korean American friends out there.
Okay.
Annyeong.
Great, thank you. You should be nervous. If you don't know the rules, or for our friends watching at home, the rules of this are simple. We have asked some of our Central Youth team, some of our students, to send in the questions they've always wanted to ask Cho. Now, Cho, you can answer the question. If you don't want to answer the question, the only other option is you eat this hot pepper.
Okay.
How you handle hot things, okay. All right, we're gonna dive into this. We're gonna start you off with an easy question. The answer should be pretty obvious. What is your middle name? Interesting. All right, next question. Have you always been bald, or did you ever have hair, and when did it happen?
Oh, that's a great question. I'll put the pepper down for this one. I did have hair.
Wow.
And in the 90s, a popular TV show at the time was Friends. So I actually had a Ross haircut, if you
You're
can imagine.
kidding.
Now, it's
Can we
hard
get a
to
picture?
believe. I don't know if I have a picture, but I'd say it was pretty attractive.
Okay, well, Ross is the worst character on Friends, so
That is not true.
100%.
No, Ross is not the worst. Ross for president.
Which brings us to our next question. What's your middle name?
Do you like seeing grown men cry? Is that what this is about?
You gotta do what you gotta do on the hot seat. The people wanna know.
Okay.
I'm not kidding, I had
All
10
jokes
people.
aside, McKenna,
Yes.
the problem with telling the world my middle name is they would not understand it.
I think that's a risk we're willing to take.
Can you zoom in on this tear? Do you see this tear? It's a cultural thing.
Yeah, definitely.
It rhymes with my name. It would
Wow,
be a
this is
problem.
the biggest clue we've
it
ever
would
gotten.
It would be a problem because I would never live it down.
So you're saying you wanna take another bite of pepper instead of telling us?
I don't.
They're real tears here, people. Oh, wow.
Wait, why are you pouring it into the jug?
That's the only way you get water on the hot seat.
I have to drink it out of this giant jug?
After all the questions, you can.
But it's so inefficient.
So your middle name, was that a pepper bite that you wanted to take? Yeah. Okay, good. Let's see, next question, someone
How many
wanted to
questions
know.
are there?
More. Someone wanted to know, tell us about your first kiss.
It was pretty dry. I didn't have any technique. I lack a lot of experience,
Okay.
but it was okay.
How old were you?
Old enough.
Next question, what is
Hey,
your...
seriously, I need something to drink. Like maybe a loaf of bread.
What is the name they call you in between your first name and your last name?
This only happens when I eat Indian food. I'm like crying.
Final question, we're just gonna close it out here strong. Please tell us, what is your full name? All right, Jason Cho, everybody, thank you for joining us for the hot seat. Tucker's gonna take it away now with some awesome worship.